Hey everybody, it's PartyElite. Welcome you to the 10th episode of our Total War Warhammer 3 Immortal Empires Let's Play as Karl Franz. That's right, episode 10. I am so thrilled to have Total War Warhammer back on the channel, and I'm so glad to see so many of you enjoying this series as well. To that end, I just want to mention something really quickly, folks. I noticed when looking at the stats of the previous episode that among all of you that have watched, 32% are actually not subscribed to the channel. Now, I perfectly understand that some folks don't like subscribing to channels, and that's perfectly cool, but if the only reason you haven't subscribed to this channel is because you weren't sure if this series was going to continue, if you weren't sure if Total War would be a mainstay on this channel, then I can assure you as we enter episode 10 of this series, Total War is very much here to stay, and this series will very much be continuing, so don't hesitate to hit that subscribe button. And of course, if you've been enjoying this series, don't hesitate to hit the like button either, and to leave a comment down below. Now, on the topic of comments, there are a couple to address right off the bat over here. Some excellent name suggestions that have been put in, starting first with the Black Powder Archers. Word of the Battle of Mordheim soon reached Emperor Franz's army. Cheers broke out at news of the victory and inspired hope within tired troops marching to the defense of Altdorf. But the news was strangely bittersweet amongst the handgunners who had marched alongside Emperor Franz since the beginning. Crossbows had once again played a key role in the victory. Since war had broken out around the Empire, crossbows had swelled the ranks of Imperial forces, becoming the ranged backbone of grand armies. Accolades and triumphant monikers were lavished on the crossbows, while the men of the handgunners were expected to dutifully pick out specks of black powder from between their teeth. Maybe, joked one of the gunners, we would get a little more respect if they thought we slung arrows instead of lead. How about it, boys? Who wants to be a black powder archer? Absolutely love it. Love the little sense of humor there, little tongue-in-cheek, and a good reference to the fact that, yes, we've just been recruiting so many crossbows of late. They're so readily available, and they are so effective, but I understand the handgunners getting just a touch jealous and perhaps envious of the, accolades that those crossbows have been getting, so I absolutely love it. And that's not the only name we're adding today. We are also adding here the Mad Bombardiers. These men originally came from the wasteland, finally brought home into the Empire once more. They are ashamed of the bribery that took place with the original secession of Marienburg and its province, so they make up for it now with a gleeful barrage of grenades into whatever enemies of the Empire they can find. Many would find it wasteful to fire them into mere zombies given the cost of manufacture, but these noble sons of Marienburg have money to spare. See them ride and whoop while they blow up any foul beast daring to stand against the Empire and their new Lord Karl Franz. Many call them mad, but even if that is true, they are obviously effective at their job. Very effective at their job, and I'm always positively mad with glee when I see them in action. I am so glad to finally have them in one of our armies now. They were so fun during the previous session, and I cannot wait to see what else they pull off today, folks. Those are the two names we're adding into our armies today. Keep them coming. Always love integrating name suggestions as they come through. And with that done, let's go ahead and take a quick look at our situation before we hit the end turn button, because I do believe we're at the turning point of the turn. Just as a quick refresher, we have over here Ubel heading towards Mordheim once more to try and replenish a little bit, and then maybe even get Essen back into the fold if the opportunity presents itself, while Gottrick over here is headed back to Krugenheim to try and replenish a bit as well, so we can turn around and strike at the Vampire Counts. They do have an army over here. It's looking like just a little bit more than a half stack. Should be okay, but again, it's a matter of these garrisons as well, right? Oh my goodness. Of course, I had to check the Tempelhof garrison. That's kind of scary, I'm not going to lie. It's sizable. Let's put it that way. It's sizable. So this will be an interesting adventure. Meanwhile, we have Sturland over here, maybe moving in. I do believe they're at war with Sylvania as well, so maybe they'll come moving in as well and provide some assistance over here. We're not, allied to that level that we can actually influence their decisions, but maybe they'll work with us without us having to tell them to do that. Now, back over to this side, of course, we have Altdorf under siege. The hope here is that we'll be able to push in with both of our armies, Karl Franz and Nicholas both, and crush Kazarak, and then perhaps continue pushing into Weissmund and reclaim that as well. But that might be wishful thinking. We'll see how this plays out. I believe the building upgrade that's available is, yes, the Middle Mountains. We are not interested in that right now because it's quite expensive, 1,300, which is pretty much all of our money, so I'm not interested in doing that just quite yet. We'll wait until our economy looks a little bit better. But folks, with all that done, it is, yes, time to hit the end turn button and see what happens. Now, I'm really hoping we're able to step in and crush Khazrak. Because there are two terrible things that could potentially happen. Number one, they actually assault Altdorf right now, and they manage to successfully raise it. That would be extremely unfortunate. Number two, they actually get frightened by our presence and pull back and hide somewhere else and leave us... No. Are you for real right now? Are you for real right now? Did they literally just do that? Why did I have to say it out loud?
Friends of the Empire, come.
Boris, what do you want? A trade agreement? Sure, I'm sure you can pay more than 600 gold. Counter offer, go ahead and balance that out. Yes, I'll take it. 634, I'll absolutely take it. I should really take a look at my diplomacy options more often so I can secure my economy. But are you for real right now? Did they seriously just do my number 2 thing that I was concerned they might do? This is not funny. I kid, it's hilarious. That is just my luck. Why did I say it out loud? The universe was listening. Another war has failed somewhere. Okay, all well and good. A brutal business over here giving, what is it, plus 20 basic weapon damage. Base weapon damage for all armies of all factions. Well enough. And what's happening here? Middenland demands region. Middenstag. Historically, the region of Middenstag has been ruled over by Middenland, but is currently under the control of the Elector Count of another state. Boris Todbringer, the rightful Elector Count of Middenland, has asked for your help in restoring his rule over this land immediately. Is that where the trade agreement came from? He was just trying to butter us up, perhaps? I suppose I could enforce this. Middenland is currently at 5, and Hochland, who has taken Middenstag, as you can see over there. I'm pretty sure I'm the one who picked that up and returned it to Middenland in the first place, right? When it was just a bunch of rubble. But, what we can do here is improve Middenland's fealty to 6, reducing Hochland's to 6 as well. They'll both be matched, as opposed to having 8 and 4. I think that's reasonable. I think that's reasonable because we're not really looking for a confederation anytime too soon, so I'm not rushing to get anybody to that number 10, right, the fealty 10, because, again, confederation will drop our imperial authority rather significantly. I'm not really able to afford that just quite now. So sure, why don't we do this and sort of get everybody in like an equilibrium state, I suppose, where they're all kind of high or middling, rather than have one down at 4. That would be bad. So sure, we will demand Middenstag's return. Use your political clout to ensure the region is returned to its rightful owner. Yeah, that makes sense to me. Done. Ambusher discover wounds through the Heartstopper. Where? Ooh, hang on. Okay, before we address that, I notice this has gone up to -2 from -3. Is that because of Empire settlements returned? I guess that might be why. So that's nice. I don't mind that. But now on to more pressing matters, I suppose. They got an ambushing army waiting over here. And they've got an army led by Khazrak, right? It was Khazrak down over here. And Khazrak, for all intents and purposes, has pulled back into the shadows. I can only assume back up this way. We've discovered one ambusher in the shadows, but where is the other? I am sure Khazrak's got an ambush set up somewhere over here, and that makes me very nervous. The Red Duke has been discovered as well, okay. Rifled barrels have been researched. Let's go ahead and change our research, or assign a new one, I should say. And the Shadowgore War Herd is coming as well. Good stuff. Go ahead and pick a tech. I think what we're going to do is get Volley Fire, because it'll take 7 turns, and it will help reload time reduction, as you can see, across the board for all of our ranged units, which is quite valuable in just getting that damage output happening a bit faster. And after that's done, I think we'll do Assembly Line, and then up to Engineers Guild. I never know just how much of a difference plus 10% research rate will actually make, but it is going to make a difference, so we should do that. Volley Fire first, then Assembly Line. Not so much for Assembly Line's benefits itself, but mainly because of the Engineers Guild, though I wouldn't mind more money. Our economy is not so hot right now, right? So that's that. Let's set this situation aside for a second and just take a look at what's going on here with the Vampire Counts. They've got Malvin von Deal. Is that a separate army? I don't remember the name on the army we saw previously. That was also a 12 stack. That doesn't seem familiar. Okay, they might have 2 half-stack armies down south over here, which is a bit concerning. Ooh, Sturland has come closer. Please head south. At least they'll defend Needling, so if these guys do attack from over here, there'll be a bit of a barrier, which is nice and helpful. Gottrick, let's go ahead and pop you into Krugenheim, as promised. Get some replenishing happening. And let's go ahead and get Ubel Can you actually get to Essen? Oh, you can. Okay, let's go ahead and deal with Essen first then. Pick it up for our Elector. Yeah, return it to Ostermark, I think, right? Yeah, return it to Ostermark. Sounds good to me. And can we actually pull you back to Mordheim as well? We can. Oh, that's beautiful. That works out really nicely. Yeah, I see no reason why not. Pop you in there. A turn of replenishment I think will get us strong enough to keep moving. And what about over here? I feel like Gotrek will probably stay put for one turn. So we can do a bit of merging, and then we can recruit a couple of units. I wouldn't mind having him be a full stack, but I really don't think we can afford it, to be honest. So let's do a bit of merging over here. Let's get these 2 spears together. Sure. Let's get these 2 units of spears together as well. Yep. And then we can go ahead and get maybe you distributed here and here. Not too bad, almost at full strength. And then we'll go ahead and recruit a couple of spearmen with shields, so we make up for the spearmen that we, lost, so to speak. And everybody else will replenish. I can do a bit of global recruiting as well. I don't think that's necessary. Again, I don't think it's affordable, really, is the thing, to have a full stack for Gotrek. So this is good. This is good. He's going to get 2 units of spearmen with shields. That'll help us out a little bit. Slightly upgraded units, always nice to have. These guys are replenishing. Okay, back to the Beastmen question. So I would like to get Karlberg back. That's one thing. I suppose I could send Karl Franz in there to do that. I worry a bit about creeping... Rather, no, sorry. I worry about rushing in. I would rather creep in and make sure we spot any ambushers rather than get ambushed, right? So Karl, let's push you... Karlberg is accessible this way, yeah. So let's push you up to there.
Step to it.
Ooh. That's once through. Okay, that's... It's a full stack. Are you kidding me right now? Oh boy, okay. Is that 2 full stacks they have?
Protector of the weak.
I think it is. Okay, Nicholas, let's go ahead and hit up Karl here. We're going to do some unit swapping. I've been talking about this for a while. So why don't we go ahead and do this? We will... Okay, I've got some plans. All right, we're going to go ahead and pull these halberds in. We're going to pull these spears out. We're going to go ahead and take these pistoliers out. We're going to send in the Karlberg greatswords, and we're going to pull back a unit of swordsmen as well, the weakest unit of swords over here. That'll take us to 19, and I'll tell you why I'm sticking to 19 in just a moment's time. I think I'm pleased with all these trades. Yes, I am. Karl, you're going to recruit. I believe we have... Yes, Gunderman's Shorefires, right? Let's go ahead and get another unit of handgunners in here to supplement the black powder archers that we already have, so to speak. So Gunderman's Shorefires, let's get you in there. That'll make us a full 20. Money is still looking very tight. And it looks like... What's the deal here? So Nicholas is suffering from attrition. He could enter into camp stance. Okay. And then Karl Franz is not suffering from attrition. So let's send Karl... Is he like just on the edge there? I can't tell. Let's send Karl over to get Karlberg back. March on over. Okay. I was like just worried about the ambush being over here or something. Return it to the Elector. Yes. Good stuff. Good stuff. And we could... Well, we're suffering attrition now. Can't get into camp stance. Obviously, we've used up too much of our movement. Can I pull back to where we were before and not suffer attrition? Yes, I can. Okay, cool. In which case, Nicholas can go into in-camp stance. Yep. Don't suffer any attrition. Replenish, in fact. And we will slowly but surely make our way towards Weissmund to try and take it. I am very concerned about these circumstances. I'm very concerned. In 2 turns' time, this will level up, so we'll make a bit more money, which is promising. God knows we need it. But otherwise, we hit the end turn button, I suppose. These guys are in position. Yes, all good, all good. All right, keep an eye on the situation over here. Yikes. I really... Wait, hold on. We're suffering... Oh, no, that's not us. That's the Red Duke over there. Man. Why did I have to say it out loud? This is rough. I would have loved just a field battle, sally forth from Altdorf, and crush that army, and then have another 20 stack to deal with.
I have done dark deeds in my time
No.
as the Emperor.
Azazel, no.
Never would I willingly
No.
entertain...
God damn it, no. Another war? Are you for real right now? I guess the Sarl are kind of close to us. I was going to say it's like you're not even near me, but I guess the Sarl are kind of close to us. This is very unfortunate. Like, for what reason? For what reason did you declare war upon me? Oh, I didn't check my diplomacy options either that turn. I should do... Okay. Well, this is interesting. I was expecting a lot of things. I was not expecting this. Kazrak and Wunsru have both decided to just dive on in. Wunsru is 2.5 minutes away. Alright, our reinforcements are 1.5 minutes away. Okay. Okay. Decisive victory being predicted. You know, it's so tempting. We've got the settlement garrison coming in as well. Is that Altdorf's garrison? I think so. It's so tempting at times like this to hit the auto-resolve button and not lose any units and win a very, very essential battle in a way that only the AI's auto-resolve system can do by, you know, kind of technically cheating, let's call it. It's auto-resolve. It gets tempting, but no, it's so much more fun to actually end up with a Pyrrhic victory where things could have been easily avoided. I think it's time to dive in. It's time to dive in, folks. To the battlefield we go. Alright, folks, I am really curious what drove Kazrak to do this. Like, he could see all my armies. It's not like there was any chance of... It's not like we were in ambush stance or anything. He's not being taken by surprise by our numbers or anything like that. He knows what to expect. So he definitely did this expecting a victory here. So I gotta be careful. I can't get thrown off by the fact that it said, or rather I shouldn't get cocky because it said decisive victory, right? I gotta keep myself in check. Can I please put you guys in there? Yeah, thank you. So we've got our halberdiers on either end, great swords on either end as well, and then a center of swords, one of them being unbreakable. Where do I post you up? Do I put you up over here? And then we can kind of like form up there so that when they do come, they'll hopefully come in these directions. I don't know, we're leaving our like rear open, I suppose, if we do that. We could push back a bit, I suppose, or we could form up over here like this. Right, I guess that works. The reinforcements will arrive in 2.5 minutes time. By then the fighting will have full on just begun. We got these spearmen with shields and these spearmen as well. We could post them up over here. Hidden. Eat some charges when the enemy comes through. Hold the line, if nothing else. And our guns, we could... see, okay, so here's the thing. Normally I put the Free Company Militia all the way up front to get some shots in and an escape. But if memory serves me right, Kazrak was on a chariot, wasn't he? So that would be very risky because the gap would be closed right away. I mean, these guys are, like, their speed is... yeah, they'd get run down right away. So why don't we instead put these guys up front like so? Get a couple of shots in, but they'll be able to pull back a bit more quickly. And then the same thing with our handgunners, perhaps. Let's get these guys grouped up, make sure we're all in guard mode here. Get these guys over here. Box up. Maybe don't hide behind the tree there. Box up and box up. Cool. Get these guys boxed up as well. Spread them out just a little bit. Not sure what to expect, I'll be honest. There we go, and hopefully they'll be able to pull back easily enough, go through some of these lines. They're very densely packed. I mean, the other option, of course, is to leave a gap to allow them to retreat a bit more easily. But I just got to pull the trigger on the retreat early enough, and we'll be okay. All right, cool. Is this okay? Hopefully it's fine. Karl, let's bring you over here. Let's get the errant knights errant. No, the room in the trees to hide. Let's pop them down over here. We'll see if we can't run interference on this side. And of course the artillery back over here. Gotta keep them safe, right? Maybe over here. Sure. And let's just hope that the enemy charges towards us rather than hangs back and waits for our reinforcements to arrive to crush them all the way over there. Alright, cool. I believe that's all the groups in place. Let's get you in guard mode as well. And let's begin this battle. Good stuff. Fire away at these Bestigor herd. That's not too bad. And Kazrak is on a chariot. Okay. Those warhounds coming from over there. Let's stay prepared for that. Send these guys up over here. Artillery fire coming through into the Bestigor herd. Give me some good hits. Come on. Oh, well, we did some damage. That's something. Handgunners at the ready. Kazrak, come closer. Free company. Standing steady. Come on, come closer. They got some Minotaurs back there as well. Kazarak's pulling back. Oh, that's big. Pull these guys over. Pull these halberds over as well. Just in case something comes around this way, I want to be in position. Artillery still firing away. Are these guys pulling back? I think so. Don't do it. Don't do it, game. Alright. These reinforcements are 26 seconds away. I guess we gotta move up. All these warhounds in place. Try and open fire. One artillery, fire away. Big clumps over there, fire away. Alright, these guns have turned around. Open fire. Drop some of those warhounds. Here we go. Good shooting, great shooting. Beautiful shooting. Oh my goodness. Down to about 50% health. Very low on morale as well. I could do a charge. We got some spearmen herd coming through. I'm glad I sent the Knights Errant up over there. Go ahead and fire the artillery on the Gore herd over here. Good stuff. Pull the Reichsguard through. Guns, turn around. Fire at the Ungor spearmen herd, please. Keep pulling these guys back. Good stuff, good stuff. These guns are ready to fire. Come on, come closer. I dare you. Guns. Oh, this is rough. This is actually quite a few of them. Pull these guys over here as well. They have split up quite a bit. Gotta pull back. Pull these guys back as well. Those are some chariots coming through. Go ahead and pull back into the halberds, perhaps. Here we go. Opening fire. Yeah, getting some shots in from the Free Company militia. Good stuff, good stuff. Halberds about to eat the charge from the chariots. Hopefully they're good in position. Spears are going to come in with a charge from the rear. Halberds have eaten the charge. Yeah. Let's send these guys in. Kazarak into... Karl into Kazarak. Not the other way around. Alright, the swords are arriving on this side as well. Pull the Free Company militia back. Let's send in these charges, please. Up there, let's go. Trying to hold these guys in place. Yeah. Get these guys up in here as well. All these reinforcements have arrived. Let's get these guys coming through as quickly as possible now. Let's go, let's go. What about back over here? These guys have arrived as well. Let's go. All these halberds, push up, push up. Good stuff. Push them back over here. Guns, pull you back. Let's go. Pushing over here. Karl, how you doing? Let our rear charges come in over here. Nice and clean, nice and clean. And then pop this. As soon as the halberds and spears are in here, we got these Karaberg greatswords as well. Let them come in. And then Karl can pop this. That is everybody. Let's go. Pop that. Holding the line over there. Guns. Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness. These harpies. And the Bestigor herd over here as well. Drop your equipment and leave. Let's get out of there. Really let these guys come through, didn't I? Oh, that's a huge set of reinforcements. We are in trouble. Pushing, pushing, pushing. The Free Company militia away. Let's go. We're doing okay on this side at least. But on the other side, we are in trouble. The artillery is in a lot of trouble. Open fire at the Bestigor herd. Try and pull them towards us. Let's go ahead and charge into these raiders over here. Send you charging into these raiders as well, just to stop them from firing. Bring you in. Let's go quickly, buddy. These guys are coming through. Yeah, okay, good stuff. These guys have arrived as well. Let's push in, push in. Charge. Guns. Let's go. Go, let's go. Quickly now, quickly now. Karl up in the air if we can. Got to chase after Kazarak over here. Getting some work done, unfortunately. Not a fan of that. Keep pulling through, keep pulling through. Let's go. Guns are doing alright. Pull back. Send these guys in over here. Shut that nonsense down. Bring you down. Get a rear charge over here, perhaps. So many raiders over there as well. This is trouble. Send you in there, send you in there. Let's go. These guys are holding line, the halberds. Yep. Karl up in the air. Come on, let's go. Let's get out of there, buddy. Karaberg greatswords against the Bestigor herd. Yeah. These guys back in here against Kazarak. Did you fire against Kazarak as well? Pull you away, let's go. Full surrounds over there. Without my artillery, I'm in a bit of trouble, aren't I? How are we looking over here? Keep these guys coming through. Fire away into the backs of the enemy. Crossbows are in position, here to save the day again, perhaps. Pistoliers are in a bit of trouble, of course. Send them into melee for a good reason, I think, I would say. Push you in, try and take care of their raiders up over there. These guys are still holding the line over here. How we looking, how we looking? Gonna lose a lot of units here. Gonna lose a lot of units here today, I think. Karl up in the air, come on, buddy. I need you up in the air. Crossbows are firing away. Yeah, here we go. Shots coming through. Try and help out over here. Hold the line as best as possible. Karl's up. Good stuff. Get him in these warhounds real quick to try and break him. How are we doing over here? Artillery. Back to your equipment if you can make it there. Come on. Bring these guys back in as well. Let's go, let's go, let's go. Shoot wherever you can. Open fire over there. Oh, this is gonna hurt. The Razor Gore Chariots over there. Yikes. I think we lost a unit there. Karl, let's get you up. Over here we're firing away. Yeah, this isn't the neatest, unfortunately. Not the neatest. Where are our errant knights errant? Have they perished? They have not. Gotta get them out of there. They've been stuck in there for so long. Karl, where? Okay, this has gone well at least. Where are my crossbows? Let's get you guys firing over here in these clumps next. And these guys in, let's go. Chase these raiders as well, let's go. Quickly as possible. Quickly now, quickly now, quickly now, let's go. And these guys back in. Alright, doing okay. How we looking? How we looking? Get these guys out of here. The losses we've taken must be through the roof. Pull the errant knights errant away. These guns, are we able to fire still? Come on now. Do you fire back there? Get these guns firing over here. Come on, fire over here. Let's go. Kazrak back over there having a field day. And this is Wunsru over here as well. Yikes. Into Wunsru real quick. To charge in there, then we'll pick up and drop this over here, I think. Nicholas, get away. Survive, Nicholas, survive. Pull you in here so we can pop this. Finally close the gaps on these raiders, that's quite helpful. These crossbows, are you able to fire? You are indeed. Karl, come on, any second now, any second now. A little bit more in the middle there. There we go, pop that, excellent. Stay in the air there. Help keep those guys fighting. Over here, we've done well over here against the Ungor Spearman Herd. A couple more shots will break them. There it is. Razor Gore Chariot back over there is causing us some trouble. These guys charging in, perhaps. Artillery is in place. What do we fire at? This massive clump, of course. Fire away. See what we can do. Good stuff. Get these halberds in here as well, perhaps. Actually, get the halberds back over here. And he's breaking over here. Ungor Spearman Herd. We've got some Blackhorns Ravagers as well. In comes the charge. Not a very clean charge, I don't think. You know what? But it's caused a couple of units to break, and that's good enough for me right now. Let's go ahead and pull them back immediately. Turning around, open fire with the raiders. How we looking? How we looking? Go ahead and fire at these harpies. When those harpies came through at the beginning, that was an absolute nightmare come alive. Push in, push in. Good stuff. Artillery, hold your fire. Got a lot of them breaking. Let's go ahead and fire over here instead. Get these guys to turn around and fire at, let's say, Kazrak, for example. Get you pushing in as well. Good stuff, good stuff. A lot of their units are shattered. Get these guys back in here. I can just eliminate Kazrak. Cause a bit of trouble for the leadership. That'll be great. Artillery fire still coming through. Send you guys in for some rear charges. Karl, keep you in the area. Again, keep morale up. Fire over here. Try and get rid of the Tuskor Chariot. Keep chasing these guys off the edge, actually. Because some of them will return. Pull you up. These reinforcements just keep flowing through, eh? It's a massive battle. This is a massive battle. Crossbows in a bit of trouble. Go and pull them back. Serving us quite well again. Oh, look at that. They're so close to breaking. Break, damn you. Break. This is what separates man from beast. Oh my goodness. That was a rough fight. That was a very rough fight. It's not over yet. It's not over yet, though. Go ahead and where are our crossbows? Go ahead and fire at Kazrak. Let's get these guys gunning Kazrak down as well, please, quickly. I want to make sure we bog these guys down. This fight is not done yet. This fight is not done yet. Can we get Karl diving in over here? Slow these guys down. Don't let them go. Guns, guns, guns. Let's get Nicholas up over here. Guns over where? Dang, everyone that escaped over here fully escaped, eh? That's unfortunate. But it's okay. We'll do what we can. We'll do what we can. Nicholas is coming in over here. Get these guns to turn around and fire over here. Get these guys up over here. Oh, man. All right. Good stuff. Good stuff. Keep firing. Oh, wow. Kazrak is really getting away, eh? I was hoping he wouldn't make it, but that chariot's fast. Keep gunning him down, though. Again, if we can chase him afterwards and finish him off in an upcoming battle, that'd be great. Keep pushing. Keep pushing. Let's go. No time to waste, no time to dally. Still chasing after Wunsru as well. Of course, as soon as Kazrak leaves, we'll turn around with the Pistoliers. I really wonder how much of a number this has done on our army. Yo, for real though, when those Harpies came through at the beginning, it was nightmare fuel. I was feeling so comfy and cozy. That minute, what, 2 minutes, ended so quickly. I was ill-prepared. I was ill-prepared for the sheer number of Harpies in the sky. Oh my goodness. We came out on top, but like I said, so easy to hit the auto-resolve button sometimes, but so much more fun, so much more satisfying to actually win the victory, you know? Wunsru, can we finish you off? Let's go ahead and charge in. And try and keep Wunsru in place at the very least while some of these other actual melee units come through. And then we'll pull away from Wunsru and open fire. Would like to eliminate some of these Beastmen Lords. If we can. We're at triple speed right now as fast as we can go. The question is, yeah, of what remains, how much is strong enough to actually do anything in a follow-up battle without needing to replenish? At least, I think Nicholas is in encamp stance, right? So at least he'll be getting some replenishment. Did we lose any of our, like, highly valued troops? I mean, we almost lost the Errant Knights Errant, but it wouldn't be on brand if we didn't almost lose them. Bring the crossbows in over here while we've got him pinned down. That way we can get a little bit of ranged fire and hopefully cause some damage that way. Come on. Keep him pinned, keep him pinned. Good stuff. Where is Nicholas and Karl? Let's get you in here. Back. Watching him try to make his way through. There's Karl. Hold him in place. Karl's gonna come through. Come on, come on, get in there, get in there. Don't let him out. Ah, I think he got out. Nope, he's still in there. There's Karl. Finish him off. Finish him off. Fully pinned right by the escape there. Nicholas is in here as well. Dream team, baby. Pyrrhic victory, but I will take it. I will absolutely take it. Oh my goodness. I really hope we didn't lose any of our named units or anything. Look at that. We lost the Karlberg Greatswords, didn't we? Karl finally gets them, and immediately they perish. Yeah, that I was taken by surprise. You know what? I got done in when the Bestigor charged in and shut down my artillery. I was like, oh, okay, here we go, or rather, here we don't go. That was terrifying. Look at some of these kill counts, though. I really hope these guys made it through. That is an admirable performance, not an admiral performance. There are no naval battles in this game. Admirable. 1,500 lost there. What did we lose? We lost quite a bit, actually. Lost these Halberdiers. We lost Sigmar's Sons. We lost the Karlberg Greatswords. I guess that's what happens when you're unbreakable, right? But we held on to everything else, actually. Even in Nicholas's army, and the settlement garrison. Some of these troops didn't even show up. They were still waiting for their chance to come in. But look at that. Sigmar's Sons, 237 killed before they all perished. The Karlberg Greatswords, 119 killed before they all perished. The Zweihand of Helmgart stood tall against this onslaught. My goodness, are they not the most capable greatswords we have on hand? 223 kills, that is wild. We have these Halberdiers unfortunately perishing as well. This set of Halberdiers just barely surviving. These swords are okay. We got swords. The Quilt Guard managing to survive, doing a decent performance as well. Spearmen with shields, more spearmen, 183 kills. Gunderman's Shore Fires, 88 kills on them. 10 kills on these Black Powder Archers and these handgunners as well. The Blightbreakers did quite well. Free Company Militia, these guys, and Kuhn's Commandos did alright too. The Errant Knights Errant actually proving to be not so errant. 208 kills is not bad, and 60 kills on the Heroes of Helmgart as well. My goodness. Nicholas, how about you? What do you got for us over here? Sorry, just wanted to do a review because that was a huge battle. I just want to take a look at all of our like named units and units that are potentially just earning their names in this battle, right? 80 kills on the Wasteland Rangers over here, 65 on these Pistoliers, good stuff. 84 on these crossbows, 86 on these crossbows. Good stuff, good stuff. These handgunners, they got pulled into an unfortunate situation given their position. They were being chased for most of the battle, truth be told. Though Gunderman's Shore Fires sure got some fires off. You know what I mean. Look at that. Absolutely wrecked. Absolutely wrecked the enemy there. What are we going to do? That's a lot of XP. It's a decent bit of money. I'm going to take the money. I could take the experience. I'm going to take the money here. Yeah, sure. Let's do it. We're gonna have to recruit some folks, aren't we? Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness. That was some good stuff. That was some episode 10 stuff. That was some good stuff. Oh man, yo, hit that like button for that battle alone. If not for the series as a whole, I don't know. I think that was a pretty dope fight. My heart was just absolutely pounding through my chest there. And what is this now? The Silver Seal. I'm getting all my quest battle assigned to me, but I'm not actually able to take any of them on because we're being ripped to shreds by wars in all directions. What is this now? The vaults deep below the palace of Altdorf have been breached and the powerful Silver Seal artifact stolen. Wars that should not open for anyone but the Grand Theogonists, or the Emperor have been cracked. This is no mundane thief. A mysterious woman was seen fleeing to the east of Altdorf upon a steed of bone with a fell green glow about it, indicating she must be an agent of the undead. Thus, the hunt is directed to the historical center of undead activity in the area, Sylvania. After days spent tracking the vampiress, for such she seems to be, she is brought to bay near a shrine of ill omen, where she raises an army of corpses with which to defend herself. More money for our bank. Good item over here as well with the Silver Seal, and of course casualty replenishment bump for a couple of turns. Though we'll hold off on that. Ambusher discovered. You don't say. You don't say. Wait, where'd he go? No. Where'd he go? Where'd he go? Where'd he go? Where'd he go? It says discovered, but I certainly don't see him. Death Claw for Karl Franz, beautiful. And a Ferryman for Nicholas Herman, also beautiful, I'm sure. Great gained. Beast Scourge for defeating Kazrak. Good stuff. Ambush defense chance plus 20%. I like it. And Wunsru has been killed in battle. Good stuff. We've unlocked the Silver Bullets, the Handgunners. The White Wolves, the Huntsmen. And Todbringer's Wrath. What happened here? Boris may one day become a great ally. One day. For now, he resents the duly elected Emperor's ascension to the throne. Never a patient man or one to hide his fury, he will be difficult to appease. Relations drop there. I helped you get territory back. I reinstated you. Well, your lands. What is this nonsense, Todbrig? What is this nonsense? I'm helping him defeat his enemies and he treats me like that?
Protector of the weak.
Okay. Question is, what do? Do we rush into Weismund over here and hope to take them out of position? Carl's in a rough spot. We're going to have to do a bit of merging. We can do a bit of recruiting. We're in Reichland technically with this army. One turn of recruitment would allow us to get what? Man, I wish I had that blacksmith done. We're one turn away from the blacksmith, aren't we? One turn away. And can I wait 2 turns to recruit more units? We got Regiments of Renown available as well. We can get Sterlin's Revenge, we can get the White Wolves, and we can get the Silver Bullets. The Silver Bullets and Sterlin's Revenge make sense for this army, right? For all the range. That'll take us up to 19. A bit of merging and recruiting some swords, I suppose, is what the situation calls for. They'll only take a turn to join in. I think that's the right call. It really is a shame about the Halberdiers. And Nicholas, what does your army have here? Some crossbows at full strength, some swordsmen we can drop in rather than have to recruit. And then we can push up towards Weismund. We've leveled up, so let's go ahead and see Karl Franz get you Lightning Strike. Oh, look at that. 3 skill points in 1 battle. It's pretty sweet. Pretty sweet. Let's go ahead and get Lightning Strike at tier 3. Should we have the good fortune of finding these enemy armies apart from each other. And let's go ahead and get ourselves Emperor's Finest or Imperial Gunnery. No, sorry. Pistol Corps. One last step. One last step, perhaps, of... No, let's start with Emperor's Finest over here. Just to help some of our melee units out, because God knows they need it after watching that last battle. God knows they need it. Nicholas Herman. Let's go ahead and get you Lightning Strike at tier 3 as well. I'm really tempted to get Quartermaster. Actually, let's go with Logistician here. Help with replenishment. But tempted to get Quartermaster to help with our economy, right? Because it is a little bit in the pits. Now, I could pull Nicholas back to Altdorf, and I could pull... Keep Karl Franz over here, merge, and then push north. I wish I'd paid more attention to what their armies looked like at the end of that battle. It says Ambusher discovered, but we can't actually see them. Show yourself, damn it. Show yourselves. Oh boy. Alright, what do we have over here? Darkness. Don't know where that army went. Okay, okay. Gotrek, we're gonna send you, I think, alongside Ubel, who's going to go towards Waldenhof, I think. Pick off some of the smaller garrisoned cities before we strike at Tempelhof and Drakenhof, I suppose. Oh my goodness, Drakenhof is going to be a serious fight. Unless we can, like, attrition them down significantly. So sure, let's get, here's what we're gonna do. We're gonna get Gotrek moving up to here, roughly, just to see what we can see. Good stuff. So we can see Reinhardt. Yeah, that's definitely a different name from the other one that started with an M. So they have 2 armies over here, 14 stacks now. Do we want to hit them at Fort Oberstier first, then? Okay, and Ubel, if I pull you up to, let's say, here for now. A little off the road, but I just want to see a bit deeper into their territory. Nice, okay. They have Maldwyn over here. So those are the 2 armies. This one's got some Cairn rates. Okay, don't love that. We could push up, perhaps. Gotrek. Yeah, here's what we're going to do. I'm going to send Gotrek up this way, as far as he'll go. And these 2 are going to strike at Waldenhof together. And then Eschen. And then either Tempelhof or Drakenhof. We'll see what the situation demands. Because on this side, we at least have Stirland as a bit of a buffer. Whereas on this side, they could literally poke out. Maybe they'll hit Essen, but that's not that much of a buffer. They don't have an army or anything over here. They might hit Mordheim in no time. So I think that's the right call. Because over here, at least we have Averheim. We've got Needling. We have, you know, at least 1 army from Stirland to hold the line. Whereas up here, we have nothing. I think that's the right call. On the topic of people around us, let's take a look at our diplomacy and see if there's not anything we can get. Baston over here, willing to sign a non-aggression pact. That sounds good to me, actually. I'm sure that could make us some money. Balance that out. Take it.
Looking for aid or to cause trouble? I never know with Reichlanders.
I come looking for good manners, is what I come looking for. I'll go ahead and propose this. Of course you do. Out of fear, I'm sure. Trade agreements, military access, defensive alliances, military alliances, peace treaties. Oh, hey! Kazrak's willing to give up. It's kind of tempting, I'm not going to lie. That would be a huge, like, weight off my mind. But I don't think we can have peace with the beasts. The upper hand is ours. We must push forth and crush Weissmund. But folks, that will wait until next time. We had an absolutely intense battle today. Love it. Don't want to cap this episode off with a defeat because it turns out they have 4 armies hiding, waiting to ambush us. And the situation in Slovenia is looking more and more interesting as time goes on as well. 2 sets of armies over here, slowly recruiting more troops down here. These guys just rushed to Waldenhof, it looks like, trying to defend, perhaps. We will be, well, punishing them for it, I suppose. I hope you all enjoyed this session. I hope you've been enjoying this series thus far. It's been an absolutely wild adventure, and I'm curious to see how we can upgrade or replenish these armies quickly so that we can strike at Weissmund before the Beastmen have an opportunity to replenish their own armies. Folks, if you had a good time, hit the like button down below, and again, don't forget to subscribe if you've been enjoying this series and you haven't yet subscribed. It will be an ongoing series. I love the support I'm seeing for it. It looks like people are interested, so we're going to keep it going. And apart from that, of course, as always, a massive thanks goes out to all of the channel members and patrons who've been supporting the channel on a monthly basis. Y'all keep us alive and running smoothly. And of course, a big old thanks goes out to each and every one of you for watching. Until next time, cheers.